Today is January 18th, 2012, and with us today we have the goddess Athena. She's the goddess of war and wisdom and likes to have a reason and is always willing to help.
Thank you. First question.
In the Trojan War, what side were you on?
I was on the Greek side, hands down. Yes.
What made you choose the Greeks?
Well, being the patroness of Athens, I only felt it appropriate to take the side of Greece. From the beginning, it was obvious whose strategy would pull through for a victory.
Why, Athena, did you decide to cease the battle between Agamemnon and Achilles?
Well, because she could not choose sides, Hera sent me to break up the conflict. She was concerned for both of their safety and didn't want a tragedy to occur.
Athena, Hera asked you to help out, but why did you accept her challenge to do such a deed?
Well, I believe that every conflict should have a reason behind it, and this battle was never ending. If I hadn't accepted, these two warriors would have never given up. Yes.
You heard Zeus discussing Achilles versus Hector. What was said?
Well, all that I can make out is that Zeus said he felt for Hector, and I think he even said he was considering letting him win.
Well, why didn't you want Hector to win?
Well, in my eyes, Hector should lose simply because he's mortal and should have died long ago. It isn't that I necessarily had anything against him, but the man was mortal. If he died, then the ongoing battle between Hector and Achilles would end once and for all.
Athena, how did you convince Hector to face Achilles in the first place?
Well, I used my power of wisdom to form a plan that involved me turning into Hector's brother. Once I was in this form, I simply spoke to Hector and gave him a pep talk, explaining to him that if we teamed up, we could defeat the enemy. Putting his fear behind him, Hector agreed.
Athena, could you explain further this brother situation?
So because Hector was the brother of the man he was planning on fighting with, he felt a sense of trust and courage. Being the mortal he was, he believed this scheme and went for it. During the battle, he used his weapon to shoot for Achilles, and when I did not go get it for him, he realized the mistake he had made. But by then, it was too late. Last question.
One last question, Athena. What do you think were the positive contributions you made to the Trojan War?
Well, I think that wherever I go, I inspire wisdom and strategy. You know what I mean? But when I add war to the mix, I simply excel at soothing out the conflict and churning up turmoil in order to ensure that my side will come out on top in the end. Some of the ways specifically that I helped was by calming Achilles, defending Hector, and creating peace. Any last questions?
No, we don't. We enjoyed your time with us here today, and once again, thank you so much, Athena, for coming to our show today.
Thank you.